Hi, I'm Harold Tillman. Bo Cole and I have been bringing you Pascagoula Panther football for some time now. Last year at the end of the season, we lost Bo to an illness, or actually complications to an illness that he had been fighting for a while. When we walked away from this field last year, we didn't realize that that was going to be the last time that we broadcast together. It's weird that we were able to do that together. We really enjoyed Pascagoula Panther football, calling it. We played together. I actually met right here on this field. I played for Calmer Cougars and he played for PJ Panthers. I took the pitch on a end around and he about ripped my head off. I'll never forget it. We laughed about that for years and years. As I guess a lot of high school guys get together and they relive their high school moments. A lot of people would see us on the football field at night calling the games, but I wish you could have been a part of the conversations that we had going and leaving the football games. Bo was one of my best friends, and it's going to be hard to not have him up there tonight. I'm asking you, if you would, to keep Shannon, his wife, his two children, Mark Ryan and Hunter, his mother, Miss Ellen Cole and Mr. Cole, in your prayers as they're
Tonight, the Pascagoula Panthers take on the Moss Point Tigers. It's Battle of the Cats, right here on WGUD Television.
It's Friday night. That means Gula football right here on WGUD Sports. I'm Harold Tillman, and I'll be bringing you tonight's game from atop of War Memorial Stadium, where the homestanding Panthers are preparing to battle the Tigers of Moss Point. The 79th version of the Battle of the Cats, one of the oldest, if not the oldest, rivalry in Jackson County. Look for an exciting game tonight. I thought maybe the weather was going to be an issue. It seems to have, the rain has seemed to have gone away, and we know the field drains real well, so shouldn't be an issue. Pascagoula's going to have to come out. They're going to have to play some solid defense tonight. If you remember last year, they had a 9th grade quarterback, which is a 10th grader this year, that was elusive. I tell you, he took a beating last year, and he kept coming, he kept coming, he kept coming. He could have only gotten better. Look for him to try to have a big night and to be strong for his Tigers. I'm looking for an exciting game, but that defense of Pascagoula is really going to have to lock down on him. Don't think that he won't pull the ball and run down the field. He seems to like to run better, more than he likes to pass the ball, so look for that. We'll be right back with the kickoff right after this. Back deep for Pascagoula, number 33, Jaheim Addison. Jaquez Biggs also back for Pascagoula. Flags come out right away. Looks like that's going to be offsides, Moss Point. There was a stutter step or a little confusion there, so they'll line it up and kick again.
On the kickoff.
Kicking for Moss Point, number 35, Russell. Something to keep in mind, we are a Pascagoula broadcast. I'm going to do my best. I'm here by myself tonight, so bear with me, but I'm going to do my best to call as many names as I can, and hopefully I'll get it right. Another flag comes out, and I'm not sure what this one's going to be. Delay of game, Moss Point.
Another flag on the play. Slight delay game on the kickoff.
So we're slow getting started tonight, but eventually we're going to get this kickoff. Hopefully see a big return by one of these Pascagoula backs. And the kicker is going to be a correction real quick. Webb kicking for Moss Point. Biggs on the return. Going to bring it out to about the 43-yard line. Going to be tackled by number 16, Larry Simmons, from that Moss Point squad. Nice return by Biggs. So that Pascagoula offense getting ready to take the field. Slade Mink should be under quarter. It should be under center, and he will be tonight. Number 4 in the backfield, Kerry Hauser. Number 7, Corey Walker. Split wide for Pascagoula. Watson and Miles. Handoff straight up there. No. I tell you what Slade has kept it. No one expected it. He's going to pick up a first down for Pascagoula. No one expected him to do it. What a first play for Pascagoula from scrimmage. Everybody expected the handoff up the middle. Slade showing pretty good speed for a big guy.
A Raising Cane's first down and 10 for the Panthers.
Slade coming in at 6'1", 185 pounds. He's an 11th grader. That offensive line for Pascagoula, number 63, Corey Wallace, number 53, Mike Scott. That center, number 74, Elijah Salters. This time straight up the middle. Walker with the carry, going to pick up about 4 yards.
Walker takes it up the middle.
Getting back to that offensive line, number 55, Jaquez Geeter. Number 57, Landon Northrup.
Second and 7 for the Panthers.
Watson and Miles split to the bottom of your screen. In the backfield, Walker behind Minks. Ball comes out. It looks from here that Moss Point might have come up with the ball. And they did. It never looked like Walker ever had the ball. It just seemed like he did not have the ball. But those are things that Pascagoula is going to have to clear up. Definitely can't have those kind of mistakes if you want to come out of the Battle of the Cats with that win. So we'll get our first look at this Pascagoula defense. That defensive line, number 9, Jared Johnson on the defensive end position. Number 68, Reginald Barnes. Number 58, Jonathan Bowie. Number 88, Fisher Guy. Number 38, Kenneth Bardwell. Look for Johnson and Bardwell to have to play disciplined ball tonight at the defensive end position. That quarterback elusive, he will, as I said earlier, tuck it and go. And that's exactly what I thought he did. He didn't, though. He handed the ball straight up the middle, and he was hit. Lee was hit hard in the backfield. Number 9, Jared Johnson delivered that blow. And that's what's got to happen all night long. Pascagoula's got to punish that Moss Point quarterback. Don't let him get comfortable. Swing pass to number 21 for Moss Point, Titus Miles. Flag comes out.
21. However, stopped by number 33 for the Panthers.
The stop was by Addison.
Jaheim Addison. Flag on the play.
Looks to be against Moss Point. Pascagoula's going to back them up. I don't know what the call was. But regardless, it's a 5-yard penalty.
That'll bring up second and 14 for the Tigers.
That was just a swing pass to number 21, Titus Miles from Moss Point. Look for them to try to do that a bunch of times tonight. Number 20 in the backfield with Lee, Dees. Another pass to Geeter, another pass to Titus, and they're going to call it incomplete. That would have been a huge turnover for Pascagoula if he would have had control of it and then fumbled it, but it was incomplete.
Third down and 14 for the Tigers.
That's going to bring up third and about 14 for Moss Point. Definite passing down. And don't be surprised if you see Lee drop back, fake it, and then take off running. You've got to contain him. Moss Point calls timeout. So that'll be the first timeout of the game. We'll take a commercial break, be right back right after this.
Hi, my name is Lazaro Rivera, and we would like to thank the entire Mississippi Gulf Coast for making us a success. We are proud to be family owned and family operated, based right here in the beautiful city of Pascagoula. We treat everyone like family with the love and respect you deserve. Get over 20 agents for the price of one. Working together is what separates us from the rest. Success isn't measured by one person's effort. It's the team that makes that success a reality. It is no secret that we are the hardest working team on the coast. Numbers don't lie. We put in the hours, and that's why we get the results. Whether you're buying or selling your home, give us a call today or pass by any of our 4 offices and put the hardest working team on the coast on your side. From the entire Rivera Team Realty family, we would love to say, Go Panthers!
At Island Winds Title, we make closing a breeze. Give us a call today. From all of us at Island Winds Title Company, we want to wish all the football players a safe and successful season.
I just got a new sound system installed. Prepare to be blown away.
You guys going to work today?
Empress Audio, installing car audio since 1975.
Bozo's Seafood Market in Delhi has been a Gulf Coast tradition since 1956, and they've been voted as one of America's 50 best seafood places to eat. The owner, Keith, invites you to stop by and check out their wide variety of fresh seafood caught daily. And while you're there, grab a seat and let the excellent cooks fix something up just the way you like it. Dine in or get it to go. Call and orders are welcome at Bozo's Seafood Market in Delhi on Ingalls Avenue in Pascagoula.
Moss Point had called timeout before our commercial break. Real quick, Hunter Bickham, my cameraman, is going to help me tonight as far as calling out our sponsors. So expect him to chime in on occasion with our sponsors that definitely couldn't bring this broadcast to you without them.
That's right, Harold. I'm going to leave the heavy lifting up to you, but I will every once in a while call these names out because without them, it wouldn't be possible for us to be up here.
Lee calls for the ball, and he looks up, hits Titus across the middle, and it's complete. That's going to be a big first down if you're a Tiger fan. And it was just a quick slant across the middle. Credit Titus. He snuck through there, come up with the catch.
The ball is spotted at the 45-yard line.
Ball's going to be on the 45-yard line of Pascagoula. This time, we're looking to hit number 6, Matthews. That was about the same play in the same position.
That'll be a second
Incomplete.
at the 45-yard line.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Ball still on the 45-yard line. I'm going to tell you, Lee has shown really good composure in that back, or in the quarterback position. He's not afraid to take a hit. I said that earlier, that he was as tough as nails. And he will tuck and go if the opportunity's there. Lucky pass. Look, lucky that was an incomplete pass. He was open. Number 6 for Moss Point, Gerald Matthews. Number 2 for Pascagoula, Travis Watson on the defensive play. It looked like Watson bid on something earlier and was trying to make up, but definitely a break for Pascagoula. That would have been another first down, but instead that brings up a 3rd and 10. Handoff to number 20, Dees. He'll pick up about 2, which will bring up 4th. And about 7.
Stopped by a host of Panthers. That'll bring up a 4th down.
4th and 8. Looks like Moss Point's gonna punt. But this is the Battle of the Cats, and you can't never say it's not gonna happen. You've got to watch. You got to stay home. You've got to watch. Make sure he does punt the ball. Definitely don't want to get fooled with some trickery.
3. Jaquez Biggs.
Biggs back for Pascagoula. Ball goes into the end zone. Pascagoula will take it on the 20. Tell you, that was a really good punt. It almost hit that corner, which would have pinned Pascagoula back deep, but nevertheless, it did go in the end zone.
Harold, while we're transitioning here, I'm going to read out a couple of those sponsors. And once again, We really appreciate y'all. Without y'all, we would not be able to bring y'all this broadcast. We're going to start off with Mid-South Auto Sales, Ingalls Shipbuilding, Birds Automotive, San Miguel's, First Federal, Mississippi Export Railroad, Rivera Team Realty, the Singing River Health System, and I'll get back with some more later on, Harold.
Thank you, Hunter. Slade under center, straight handoff to Corey. Corey barrels, maybe picked up a yard. It's going to bring up second and about 9.
Panthers picked up a yard. They'll bring up second and 9.
Walker trying to get to that corner. Going to be hit, but not before he picks up about 4 yards.
Outside, picks up a couple yards.
It's going to bring up third, and it looks like 5.
It'll be a third down.
So we'll see what Coach Gilbert dials up here. Moss Point's defense playing tough, and you always know that Moss Point's going to have a lot of speed, but kind of expect sometimes that they're not as disciplined as but I'm going to tell you what, sometimes I give that up. I'll give the discipline part up when it comes to that, just to see them flying to the ball the way they do. Definitely an exciting bunch out there.
Walker picks up a yard. Fourth down for Pascagoula.
Walker with a straight dive up the middle picks up 1 yard. That's going to bring up fourth and about 2. Pascagoula showing punt. Jimmy Gamble punting for Pascagoula.
Panthers, Jimmy Gamble.
And he gets it away. It'll go out of bounds about the 42-yard line, maybe the 43. Decent field position for Moss Point.
We went to Pascagoula to ask the folks at Eric's Automotive what is it that they do best.
Here at Eric's Automotive Repair, I think we do AC service best.
No, it's definitely our transmission work.
No, I believe it's Toyota hybrid work.
It's the AC.
Toyota work.
With over 20 years of experience, Eric's Automotive in Pascagoula is the one-stop shop for all your automotive repair needs.
We may not agree on everything, but we agree we provide the best automotive service around here at Eric's Automotive Repair.
Eric's Automotive Repair, 3006 Chico Street, Pascagoula.
Is that Susan?
Yeah, she's texted me like 8 times.
Brian was such a jerk today. I didn't know he could be so insensitive.
I know, right?
He has got to be kidding if he thinks he's going out with you on Saturday night.
Serious.
Oh, I love this song.
This safety message is brought to you by Mississippi Export Railroad, proudly serving Jackson and George counties since 1922.
Hi, this is Stacy Zorn. I'm running for Chancery Court Judge for Jackson, George, and Greene counties. I would appreciate your vote on November 6th, and I'd like to wish the best of luck to all the football players this season.
New York Pizza on Market Street in Pascagoula has been serving the coast since 1997. We prepare our sauce and our dough fresh daily with made-from-scratch recipes. New York Pizza dishes out some of the best food on the coast at the most affordable prices. Come experience our New York-style pizza, subs, wings, and pasta. Call ahead or order online. We also offer drive-thru for your convenience. New York Pizza on Market Street in Pascagoula.
All right, we're back, and Harold, while we got a minute here, I just want to kind of read off a few more of the sponsors. Fletcher Construction, Empress Audio, Booker's AC, Ricky Alexander Construction, Flagship Auto Sales, Perkins Tire and Automotive, and of course, Bozo's Seafood and Market. And I'm looking forward to Bozo's too. Saw pictures of it the other day, and man, I'm excited for it.
Let me give you some info on that real quick. Ricky Alexander Construction, one of our sponsors, is actually was the one that built that Bozo's 2, and it is a really nice, going to be a nice restaurant. And of course, if Keith at Bozo's has anything to do with it, it's going to be a total success.
Absolutely, man.
So yes, I'm also looking forward to that. And kudos to Ricky Alexander Construction. That is a fine building.
Right, and you know, we encourage all y'all to shop local and especially utilize these sponsors that help us to bring y'all Panther football.
All right, we're coming out of that heat timeout. So Lee calls his team set, and Pascagoula calls another timeout.
Let's keep it right here, Harold.
Will do. Let me give you some info real quick on that defense down there. Linebacker positions for Pascagoula. Number 10, Brantley Torgerson. Number 44, Jimmy Gamble. Number 22, Wyatt Allen. Number 36, Seth Alexander. Them defensive backs for Pascagoula. Number 2, Travis Watson. Number 3, Charlie Miles. Number 27, Jaquez Biggs. Number 33, Jaheim Addison. Pascagoula definitely has got to play disciplined. Can't give up the big play. I think that if you can survive Moss Point surge and settle them down, your odds become better to win the ball game. But eventually, you know, you've got to separate yourself from them. You've got to score some points. You can't let them stay in the ball game. Moss Point in the past has been, if you let them hang around, they'll sneak up on you. So Pascagoula needing to can take control. And really, being the first game, that's really all you have to go by is what you've seen them do in the past.
Right.
I'm sorry, 5 minutes and 51 seconds left in this first quarter. We're all knotted up, 0-0.
Not sure what's going on in the field, Harold. Some kind of technical difficulty, it looks like.
I'm looking, and I'm like you, I don't see anything, but nevertheless, the ref calls set, so here we go. Lee calls for the ball, drops back. Set up that screen to number 20, Dees, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage. Huge hit by Torgerson. Tell you what, Brantley come up and he lowered the boom. Yeah. You got to like that.
Absolutely.
Number 20 for Moss Point is an 11th grader, so we'll see him next year, along with that quarterback, which is a 10th grader. They're loaded with underclassmen, so definitely going to be something to deal with, not only tonight, but in the future. It's going to bring up second in about 18. Lee drops back again.
Oh.
And number 3 is going to draw the flag. He did get his hands out. I don't think he really interfered with anything, but I can see where the referee would have thrown the flag.
Yeah,
and I'll tell you real quick, before you do that, I'll tell you real quick, I don't like it because if it's not a Gula call, it's the wrong call.
That's right. It looked like he was playing the ball to me, Harold, but once again, we're a little biased up here. So.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I'm hearing that it might have been a holding call, Harold. But
Second and 7.
anyways, show goes on.
Handoff to Titus, or I'm sorry, to Dees to try to get around to Ian, and he's swarmed by a swarm of Panthers. Number 10, Torgerson again on the tackle. Also, number 12, Sanford, Antonio Sanford on that tackle.
So far, this defense is playing nice, Harold.
It's going to be 3rd and 11. Moss Point calls their second timeout. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11. Moss Point in a passing situation. Watch for that slant across the middle. They completed it earlier and went back to it with an incomplete. Another flag.
Oh, man.
Flag on the play.
Delay a game, Moss Point. Definitely working the kinks out. You're going to have mistakes. You're going to have, flags early. This is the first game. It's a non-conference game. Even though it's a rivalry and you want to win it, this is the time to get that out of your system, because once you hit conference play in about 3 or 4 weeks, you definitely want to not be making this type of mistakes. Lee drops back. Addison, good 18.
Number 33.
Millender got tripped up with Addison. No flag, incidental contact. So that's going to bring up 4th and about 14. Our scoreboard says 16 for the Tigers. Addison back deep for Pascagoula. Let me tell you, Jaheim is electric, son. If he hits a seam, he is gone. That wind swirling the way it is, you definitely don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're going to bobble the ball or what, and he didn't. He got away from the ball when he decided he wasn't going to return it. He's going to put the ball on the 20.
First and 10 from their own 20.
And Pascagoula takes over.
Harold, while we got a second, I'm going to read out a few more of those sponsors. We'd like to thank New York Pizza in Pascagoula, Paradise Deli, Clark's Attic, The Kitchen, Eric's Automotive, and Cornerstone Deli. I have no complaints about any of those places that I read that you can eat at.
And we like to eat.
Or any of those places in general.
Mink calls for the ball. Straight handoff to Walker up the middle, and he's hit by number 17, Webb.
Walker on the carry.
Stood up and brought down, maybe picked up a yard. Webb, a 12th grader, 5'10", 205 pounds for Moss Point. Coming out of that linebacker position, he filled that gap really quick. Slant across the middle, tipped and intercepted by Moss Point. I did not get the number.
Number 3.
They say it was number 3, McNeil, on the interception. Tell you what, it was off the fingertips. But nevertheless, interception, Moss Point. So they will have great field position, again, if you're a Moss Point fan. On the 24-yard line. 3 minutes and 42 seconds left. We're still knotted up 0-0. This Pascagoula defense going to have to come alive, going to have to really bow their back here. Lee drops back. Incomplete pass down the far sideline. Intended receiver, Millender. Charlie Miles on the coverage for Pascagoula. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Lee drops back. Almost intercepted by Addison. Ball sailed a little,
flag, Harold.
little long.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Moss Point's players' body language tells me it's against them. Lee, the quarterback, number 12, highly irritated. And it was against Pascagoula. Something still irritated number 12, really. And if it was roughing the passer, I didn't see it, but I was following the.
First down for the Tigers.
It's going to bring up first down.
First and
Ball
10 from the Panther 12-yard line.
On the 12. Drops back, trying to hit the corner of the end zone. Addison goes up, comes down with the ball. Interception. Intended receiver was number 11, Harper. Addison comes up with a huge interception. Moss Point had great field position. Addison reached up and took it away. So that's going to bring up a first and 10, Pascagoula on their own 20. You know, season just starting, game, first quarter of the ball game. You're looking at a chess match. You know, you got coaches trying things to see what they're going to come back later and do in the game. Flag comes out. Waiting on an indication of offsides. Moss Point will take it. That'll move it 5 yards. That's going to bring up first and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
First and 5 for the Panthers at the 25.
Mink calls his team set. Ball goes over his head. Moss Point gets it.
Wow.
On about the 2-yard line. Ball over his head, scrambling for the ball. Moss Point comes up with it.
Tigers will cover. That'll bring up first down. Tigers at the Panther 4-yard line.
Not sure what happened. Mink called for the ball, but the snap was just extremely high. You know, Moss Point's done a lot of passing this, or at least attempting to pass this game. Look for that quarterback to keep it and run the ball, and I don't know if that was an intentional run because he bobbled the snap, but like to have been another fumble. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in this first quarter. It's still knotted up 0-0. Moss Point knocking on the door. Ball on the 6-yard line, Pascagoula's 6-yard line. Handoff up the middle, Titus. Titus brings it into the end zone, touchdown, Moss Point. Moss Point draws first blood.
Takes it in for the touchdown for the Tigers.
Important for that Pascagoula defense not to get discouraged, to put it behind him. You got to flush that.
Yeah.
That center and quarterback combination has got to flush the mistake too. It's not what you just did, it's what you're going to do that counts.
That's right.
Looks like Pascagoula was offsides. That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah.
So Moss Point will have to re-kick. Moss Point declines the penalty. Will we re-kick? It's up and good. Moss Point takes a 7-0 lead on Pascagoula. 2 minutes and 47 seconds left in that first quarter. We'll take a commercial break. Be right back after this.
Fletcher Construction Company has established itself as one of the leading commercial and industrial contractors on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. The superior quality of their construction has met and exceeded customers' expectations for decades. Having successfully completed projects ranging in size from thousands to millions of dollars, Fletcher has the experience to complete any size project on schedule and within budget. Fletcher Construction Company, 3311 Shortcut Road in Pascagoula, a proud sponsor of Panther football on WGUD.
Welcome back to the second half of Cornerstone Deli action.
It looks like another great crowd showed up today, Tim.
Indeed, Hunter.
Oh, and right out the gate, they hit us with a greater tater.
Unbelievable.
Let's not leave out that hamburger steak too, Tim.
Whoa, back that up. That's one happy customer right there.
Everyone's a happy customer here at Cornerstone, Tim.
That's right, Hunter.
Hey, Tommy, will you pass the salt?
Looks like Tommy has the play.
Oh, and he reaches for the salt.
He's going back for the pass.
That salt hit him right in the face.
Oh, looks like something might have gotten in his eye.
Founded on trust, integrity, and respect, Flagship Auto in Pascagoula has the best prices and quality in town. Stop by today or search for vehicles by price on their website at flagshipauto.net.
We've got something for everyone at Flagship Auto.
That's Flagship Auto Sales with 2 locations to serve you, Telephone Road or Market Street in Pascagoula. Flagship Auto Sales, a proud sponsor of Panther football on WGUD.
Flagship Auto.
When you need a full-service automotive repair shop, Bird's Automotive is the place to go. Our ASC certified mechanics will have you back on the road in no time. Since 1980, we've been serving the needs of Jackson County with thousands of satisfied customers. In addition, Bird's Automotive performs minor and major work for fleet customers, as well as a full-service paint and body shop, 24/7 towing, and roadside assistance. There's no job too big or small. Bird's Automotive, 1214 Live Oak Avenue, Pascagoula.
Biggs and Addison deep for Pascagoula. Number 17, Webb kicking for Moss Point. Still some actually designed play. Biggs with the return. Small seam up the middle, and he's still on his feet. He runs into his own player. Flags come flying in. Only thing that slowed him down was he run up the back of his blockers. It looked to me like it was a face mask against Moss Point.
Flags on the play.
They're going to call it against Pascagoula. It looked like a face mask to me against Moss Point, but they saw something else. Ball's going to be placed on the 24-yard line of Pascagoula. Time for Pascagoula to, like I said earlier, flush that mistake. Let's come out. Let's take care of the ball. A little ball control offense here. March it down the field, put it in the end zone. Handoff to Walker. No, actually, Slade kept it. He's still on his feet. He dives forward across the 30-yard line. Tell you what, he pulls that ball fast. I really thought that he had handed it off to Walker. Nice play. Slade, an 11th grader, seems to be doing, first game jitters, if there is any. He seems to be doing okay, especially with his reads. Travis and Watson split. This time ball is handed off to Walker. He's going to be brought down about the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Number 12, Antonio Sanford checks into the ball game. You can tell Moss Point seems to be keying on Walker. There's been nothing there for him all night. Slade drops back, looking down the field. Should have been a flag there. Mink actually threw into double coverage. Number 13, Hawthorne, and number 9 for Moss Point, Matthews, had him double covered. So that's going to bring up 4th and about 5. So Gamble in the punt for Pascagoula.
Deep to receive for Moss Point. Number 4.
So far, Pascagoula not able to put anything together on the offensive side of the ball. Ball's going to be placed on the 38-yard line of Moss Point. Minute left in this first quarter.
Harold, I'm going to take this opportunity to read off our sponsors again. All right, we'd like to give a special thanks to Bozo's Seafood Market, Rivera Team Realty, the Singing River Health System, Ingalls Shipbuilding, Mid-South Auto, New York Pizza, Ricky Alexander Construction, Mississippi Export Railroad, and I'll get some more to y'all as the game progresses. Harold, we're almost done with the first quarter at this point. What thoughts are going through your head?
I miss my buddy.
Yeah.
I miss my buddy.
Yeah, man.
Pascagoula needing to settle down. Ball on the 28-yard line.
First and 10 for the Tigers at the 28.
Titus on a long run for Pascagoula. It looks that flags have come out.
By Moss Point, pushed out of bounds by number 3.
I thought Seth Alexander had him at the line of scrimmage, but was not able to come up with a tackle. This is coming back. Not to speak too soon, but again, he blasted through that line. I thought Seth Alexander had him about the line of scrimmage. Ball's going to be placed on the 32-yard line of Pascagoula. Moss Point did receive a sideline warning. Again, up the middle. This time Dees, the ball carrier, picks up about 4 or 5 yards.
Three-yard gain by the Tigers. 2nd and 7. At the Panther 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30-yard line, 26 seconds left in this quarter. Pascagoula does not need to go down by another score. Moss Point calls timeout. That's going to be their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Defensive unit for Pascagoula's got to settle down. They've got to just stay home. Slow their momentum down as far as Moss Point's momentum.
Huntington, Ingalls Shipbuilding, Merchants, and Marine Bay.
I feel like the only way Moss Point stays in this game is if Pascagoula gets away from their game plan. Offensively, we've got to move the ball. We've got to control the ball. We've got to get some first downs. We've got to march the ball down the field. That's how it starts. Can't count on that big play. Not to say that it won't happen, but can't count on it. King drops back. Wide open in the corner of the end zone, but he was overthrown.
Pass incomplete, intended.
Definitely got to pick that up. Look for Moss Point to come back to that. Going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Third and 7 for the Tigers.
Pascagoula calls a timeout. That's going to be their 2nd of the half. Nice defensive play by Addison, but I'm going to tell you what, he was wide open. Addison had to play catch up as he was bobbling the ball. Addison was able to knock it away. Great play there, but we were lucky. We're giving these receivers a lot of cushion. We've got to do a better job in that secondary. But that's going to bring the first quarter to a close. Moss Point leading Pascagoula 7-0. We'll be right back with that second quarter right after this.
New Orleans has come to Pascagoula at Nola Gula Cafe. Stop by for lunch and enjoy the buffet with different options daily. Or try their $7.99 lunch special. Nola Gula also has nightly specials Monday through Saturday from 5 to 9. Like the Monday night Tricentennial special, where you can get a shrimp po' boy or a Houdat burger with fries for only $3. Or Saturday night, get a 3-course meal for 2 for only $35. Houdat? That's Nola Gula Cafe. 2102 Denny Avenue in Pascagoula.
Curtis is my exclusive on new construction property, as well as managing and maintaining the AC units once everything is up and about. And that's the key. His service has been great. For anybody can install services,
right,
but the management and maintaining once it's in is where I put his service up there with everybody else bar none.
For your heating and air conditioning needs, call Booker's Heating and Air Conditioning today at 228-249-5335.
At The First, we're all about connections. About connecting your business with your customer, with your team. About their needs, their dreams, their world. Stay connected at The First, just the bank for you. At The First, we're all about connections, about relationships, about the team, about connecting you with the right mortgage, the right home, your true hopes and dreams. Stay connected at The First, just the bank for you.
Welcome to Perkins Tire and Polaris, your one-stop on-the-spot auto service headquarters for a complete line of quality tires and auto services. For the past 40 years, we have provided the Gulf Coast with the latest products and unprecedented services for everything we sell. And for years, our customers have been coming back. At Perkins Tire and Polaris, our friendly and knowledgeable staff, quick and dependable service professionals, and affordable prices all come together to make driving out on a new set of tires easy. Stop by and see us. You'll be glad you did. Perkins Tire and Polaris, 2302 Denny Avenue in Pascagoula.
And we're back. It's 4th down. Ball on the 30-yard line. Moss Point's quarterback, King, dropping back. He tries to hit the sideline. Touchdown, Moss Point.
Touchdown, Moss Point.
Moss Point lining up for the extra point. Pascagoula jumps. I'm sure Moss Point again will decline the penalty. Well, I was wrong. I thought Pascagoula jumped. Yep, they did jump. And it's no good.
Extra point, no good.
So Moss Point takes a 13-0 lead with 11 minutes and 56 seconds left in that second quarter. Pascagoula's got to put some stuff together, and it's got to start right here.
Yeah.
We're 2 scores behind.
Yeah, Harold, they need to get something going. This passing game for Moss Point, though, we can't discredit that. I mean, they are throwing some bombs out there, Harold.
And you know, we've not been able to put anything together. We've had a let's see, fumble, interception, another fumble, 3 turnovers so far in the first quarter.
Yeah,
that's something that we've got to put a fix on real quick. Back deep for Pascagoula, Biggs and Addison.
Number 33, Jaheim Addison, and number 27, Joel.
See if Biggs can get a good return here.
I look for him to try to kick it to Biggs, if not one of our upbacks. Webb kicking for Moss Point. Again, to Biggs. Biggs takes it about the 18-yard line. He's still on his feet. Looks like he's going to be brought down about the 32-yard line.
Looks like the ball came out, Harold.
Ball came out, but they're going to say he was down.
31-yard line. Panthers take over, 1st and 10.
Close call right there.
Absolutely, close call.
Harold, real quick, I want to thank our sponsors again. And I'm just going to kind of elaborate on a few of our food sponsors. As I said, Paradise Deli, Cornerstone Deli, New York Pizza, all of these are just fantastic places to eat. If you haven't been there, then you must not be from Pascagoula. But even if you haven't, you need to go check it out.
Handoff up the middle. Walker found a seam, and he's still on his feet. He's going to bring the ball to about the 48-yard line. Nice play. Nice blocking up front. Started with Salters, the center.
First down.
Yep, Harold, that's a Bozo's first down, by the way.
A Bozo's first down.
It is, yeah. I needed to remind you of that, but that is a Bozo's first down.
Well, that is a start. That's the first time we've called that tonight. So
yeah, I'm slacking here, Harold. But we got it now.
And you're supposed to keep me straight.
I know it. I'm going to have to give Craig Patterson props for reminding me of that one.
Handoff again to Walker. He's going to bring it across the 50-yard line. He was down.
Yeah, he was
and if
down.
they say anything, you cannot say different than that.
No,
you would think that the referee would be pointing at the ground right off the bat to stop any confusion, but that's
Right.
not what happened.
We had a guy just looking at the ground, a ref, but there's no doubt about it, Harold. He was down. The ground caused a fumble.
Number 6, Booker checks in for Pascagoula. Charlie Miles comes out for a breather. At the bottom of your screen, number 2, Travis Watson. Handoff up the middle again to Walker.
Nice.
Going to bring the ball to about the 38-yard line, moving the chains for another Bozo's first down.
You catch on quick, my friend.
Panthers 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line of the Tigers.
Again, Walker with the carry up the middle is going to bring it to about the 35-yard line.
Number 55 there really opening it up for him. Or is that 65?
Brings up a 2nd and 8.
Credit that Pascagoula offensive line. They seem to be moving that defensive line. They're getting a good surge off the ball.
Right.
Number 27 at the top of your screen, Jaquez Biggs. Walker again, he hits the hole, runs into a blocker, spins off. Going to bring the ball to about the 34-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 6, maybe 5.
Harold, he spun and got about 2 or 3 more yards out of that.
Walker, an explosive back. Look for big things this year from him. But you know as well as I do, a back is only as good as its offensive line, and Pascagoula's offensive line so far on this drive looks like they're settling down and starting to play some football.
Exactly right, Harold.
But big 3rd down here for Pascagoula. Mink throws the ball.
Yes.
To Biggs. Gonna say it was incomplete, but as he hit that seam, he was jerked back. Thought there should have been a flag.
Number 27, Biggs.
They're going to say that he caught the ball and hit the ground, and you can hear the Moss Point faithful does not like that. And I have to say that if I was a Moss Point fan, which I wouldn't like it either. I really think that Pascagoula got a huge break there. They're discussing it.
Yep. Harold,
it looked to me as he was bobbling the ball.
Man. But I was going to say that was an incomplete in my eyes, but what do I know, right?
Either he was bobbling it or he didn't have control of it. I didn't think he fumbled the ball.
No, I didn't either.
Handoff straight up the middle. Titus on the carry. Titus Miles. Going to pick up maybe 2 yards. Nice tackle by number 66, Kendrew Robinson, on that defensive line. Along with number 72, Tamaj Fairley. A lot of times that defensive line, that offensive line don't get the credit that they deserve. They just kind of show up and go to work kind of guys, you know?
Yeah.
King drops back under heavy pursuit. Johnson, I tell you, was coming for him hard. That's number 9, Jared Johnson. He just drops back and throws the ball.
Pass incomplete. sails out of
Gonna blend, incomplete, and that ball will still be on the
flag on the play.
20-yard line, but there is a flag on the play.
Looks like a false start, Harold.
We'll see what they do. Pascagoula declines the penalty. Should bring up third down, 3rd and 8.
Penalty decline. That'll be 3rd down and long for the Moss Point Tigers.
King drops back. They were stepped.
It's a flag.
By step. Hung up.
This is crazy, man.
Not sure I agree with that call, but nevertheless, it was thrown. I'm sure that Moss Point coach, on the sidelines, barking in that referee's ear, helped a little.
Yeah.
That's going to move the chains for Moss Point.
Where's he?
First and 10 for the Tigers.
Ball on the 35-yard line. Handoff straight up the middle. Flag comes out.
Moss Point picks up 6. Flag on the play.
The play was for 6 yards. We'll see what the call is. That's going to back Pascagoula up. I'm sorry, that's going to back Moss Point up 5 yards.
5-yard penalty against the Tigers.
Place the ball on the 30-yard line. Going to bring up 1st and 15. Pitch to Miles around the end. He's upended by number 10, Brantley Torgeson.
Number 21 on the carry is tackled by a host of Panthers. No gain.
Brantley having a decent game on the defensive side of the ball. Coming up 3rd and long for Moss Point. Definite passing down. King connects with number 8, Murphy, for a 1st down. That'll move the chains for Moss Point.
Number 12, Antonio Sanford.
Tackle made by Stanford. Six minutes and 24 seconds left in this first half. Ball handed off to Dees, I believe it was. He's going to get back, maybe picked up a yard. Bring up 2nd and 9.
2nd down and 9.
That's going to be the heat timeout. We'll take a timeout also, get a word from our sponsors.
Hi, welcome to San Miguel.
Hacienda San Miguel is dedicated to elevating the experience of its customers by transporting them to a place where they can escape and relax while enjoying a little piece of colonial Mexico. Our menu reflects the taste of popular Mexican cuisine, from time-honored Tex-Mex favorites to genuine Mexican dishes. Come out and enjoy live entertainment on the weekends. Hacienda San Miguel, come relax and enjoy a true taste of Mexico.
When you need a full-service automotive repair shop, Bird's Automotive is the place to go. Our ASE certified mechanics will have you back on the road in no time. Since 1980, we've been serving the needs of Jackson County with thousands of satisfied customers. In addition, Bird's Automotive performs minor and major work for fleet customers, as well as a full-service paint and body shop, 24/7 towing, and roadside assistance. There's no job too big or small. Bird's Automotive, 1214 Live Oak Avenue, Pascagoula.
Hi, I'm Vinny Keim, and welcome to Paradise Deli and Grill.
Come see what everyone is talking about. Paradise Deli and Grill in downtown Pascagoula is serving fresh charbroiled burgers, chicken and steak sandwiches, hot deli sandwiches, fresh salads, soups, and so much more in a relaxing, tropical atmosphere. We specialize in big portions and big taste at a fair price. There's a wide variety for every customer. Come visit us and experience why we call our deli and grill Paradise. Catering now available. Call for more information, 769-3000.
And we're back with the ball on the 50-yard line. Moss Point trying to put together a drive. Handoff to Titus Miles around the end, and he's still on his feet. It's going to be brought down by number 2, Watson. And I can't get used to calling his name on the defensive side of the ball. I've got to do that.
6 yards.
Watson, a senior for Pascagoula, playing both ways. It's going to be 3rd and about 4 for Moss Point.
3rd down, long 4 to go for the Tigers.
To this point, Moss Point seems to have our number as far as passing the ball. Pascagoula jumps, and if it is Pascagoula and they weren't drawn off sides, that's going to be a 1st down for Moss Point. Pascagoula sitting on go. I like the intensity. I definitely want to see them come off the ball hard.
1st down for the Tigers.
King probably come up with a hard count. Drew Pascagoula off sides, but that's football. You've got to be disciplined. You've got to watch the ball. So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 with the ball on the 39-yard line. Handoff straight up the middle to Dees. He's still on his feet trying to get around the end, and he does. Looks like one man to beat, Jimmy Gamble, and he will take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Moss Point.
Moss Point with a big gain.
They're going to put him down at the 3. It looked to me as he took it in, but definitely can't see that corner of the end zone from here. So that's going to bring up 1st and goal with the ball about the 4-yard line. Handoff up the middle. It's going to be brought down about the 5 by a host of Panthers. Jimmy Gamble
by the Gula defense.
On the stop.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 4 for the Tigers.
Also number 22, Wyatt Allen, in on that stop for Pascagoula. Ball's placed on the 4-yard line. I actually thought they lost a yard, but nevertheless, it was a big stop for Pascagoula. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4. 4 minutes and 9 seconds left in this second quarter. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to be brought down. Caught on the backside by Brantley.
By number 10, Brantley.
Torgeson.
He's playing with some fury and
Torgeson come up with a huge stop. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for Moss Point. Trying to hit Titus out of the backfield. It's going to soar high.
That's incomplete.
That's going to bring up 4th and 10. Looks like they're going to send in the field goal crew.
For Moss Point.
Good job for that defense.
For our Panther defense.
Moral victory for sure. And if they miss this field goal, that would be even better. But you know, them walking away with just 3 points is pretty good at this point. And it's good. So Moss Point's going to take a 16-0 lead on Pascagoula with 3 minutes and 11 seconds left in this half of football. Not the start that we had hoped for Pascagoula. We definitely had our problems on the offensive side of the ball. To this point, we've had 4 turnovers.
Yeah.
And not able to put anything together on that offensive side of the ball, and that's got to happen, which defenses usually play good the first couple of ball games. Offense is trying to get that timing down.
Right. They had a little drive going there, Harold, but once again, that just strange call of a fumble on that pass play kind of just derailed things there. But for a minute there, they had some momentum going. Let's see if they can carry it on. That offensive line was opening up some holes, and hopefully they can do something this series, Harold. We got 3 minutes and 11 seconds left till the half. So
Webb kicking for Moss Point. Nope. They did their little trickery here. That was actually Russell that kicked it. Biggs on the carry, trying to get to that outside. He's got a couple of guys to beat, and a swarm of
outstanding return by number
Tigers.
27, Jaquez.
He's going to be brought down about the 39-yard line. Biggs with a big return. 3 minutes and 3 seconds left. Let's see what Pascagoula can do with it. A score before we go into the into halftime would be great, especially knowing that when we come out, Moss Point will get the ball.
Yeah.
Flag comes down. His hand was hit. Ball went up into the air. I'm sure his hand was hit. That's going to be on Moss Point. And you're going to hear that Moss Point crowd erupt, but that flag come out immediately. No, it was against Pascagoula. Moss Point's ball.
That'll be a Tiger first down.
Is a false start a dead ball foul? Yeah. That play should not matter. I'm not sure how high school does it, but as far as I know, I thought that a false start was a dead ball foul, meaning that anything that happened after that, there's not playing it out. It should be negated.
Head coaches should debate that. They're not. They're going with it.
So Moss Point with the ball on the Pascagoula 40. If it could go wrong in this first quarter, or I'm sorry, first half, it has gone wrong. Pascagoula's defense needs a big stop here. Flag comes out.
This flags every play, Harold. Every single play.
Travis Watson was on the defense there. I thought that he might have made some contact.
Yeah.
But there were flags that as soon as the play started. So they're going to offset them and replay the down?
Looks that way, Harold.
Marked off 5 yards for a reason. Illegal motion was the call against Moss Point, 5-yard penalty. They waived off.
Penalty against Moss Point.
Illegal contact.
Going to bring up 1st and 15 from the Pascagoula 45. King drops back under heavy pursuit. Titus was open, but not able to come up with the ball. He was led just a little too much. Bring up 2nd and 15. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in this first half. Pascagoula trailing Moss Point 16-0. Handoff to Titus. I'm sorry, Dees. He's going to be brought down about the 45-yard line of Moss Point. He's lost about 10 yards on that.
Great job by this defense.
Most important, the clock still ticking. 2 minutes and 21 seconds left. Trying to get out of this half without giving up another score.
Looks like 3rd and 15, Harold.
It's more like 3rd and 30.
3rd and 30.
25. 25.
Okay. I was going by the scoreboard. That was where I made a mistake.
King drops back, flags, or whistle. The whistle's blown immediately.
Be a timeout.
Pascagoula is the only. Pascagoula only has one timeout. Moss Point. Delay of game, Moss Point.
Flag on the play against the Tigers.
So now it's 3rd and 30.
We'll get it right eventually. King calls for the ball. Looking downfield. Lightning strikes, but the Moss Point receiver is going to be brought down about the 48-yard line.
Big loss by the Tigers.
Going to bring up 4th and long with 1 minute and 28 seconds left. Number 33, Jaheim Addison, back deep for Pascagoula. Would love to see a return for a touchdown here. Looking for something positive before we go into the locker room for halftime. Flags come out again. Jaheim does the smart thing. He gets away from the ball. Ball will be down to about the 28-yard line. Flag will be against Pascagoula. I'm sorry, flag will be against Moss Point. Probably will
flag on the
re-kick.
Against the Tigers. During inclement weather, if lightning strikes are registered nearby and the game is postponed by officials, you will be asked to exit the stadium and return to your automobiles. For those fans that have no vehicle on site, please enter Pascagoula High School through the northeast entrance.
Wow.
Snap comes in low. Pascagoula able to tackle the punter about the 21-yard line with 45 seconds left. We've got the best field position we've had all night. Let's do something with it.
We definitely needed that, Harold.
I was actually listening to the PA announcer talking about the lightning strike, evacuating the stands.
I think the punter was too.
Probably so.
During or after the game.
Okay. Hopefully that we can do something right here. Defense has stepped up. We need the offense to get something going.
That should have been a flag right there. That was not incidental contact. Flag comes in from the other side of the field, which the one sitting on this side didn't throw the flag, and he should have.
Flag on the play.
Now I need a Tylenol.
Brought to you by Tylenol.
Pass interference against the Tigers.
Here we go. We got 40 seconds left.
40 seconds left.
How many timeouts we got left?
We have one timeout left.
Okay.
Ball on the 10-yard line. Walker with the carry straight up the middle. He's spinning, still on his feet. He's going to be brought down for a loss. The whistle blows with him about the 11-yard line, 12-yard line, 29 seconds left. Pascagoula calls its final timeout.
And Harold, with 29 seconds left, we're not going to go to commercial, but we are going to read out some more sponsors. Without these sponsors, we would not be talking to you over the airwaves right now. Let's start off with Mid-South Auto. Ingalls Shipbuilding.
Again,
ooh, another huge lightning strike.
During inclement weather,
there are sensors around that'll let us know if it's within so close to the stadium. So
oh, really?
Right.
For those fans that have no vehicle, please enter Pascagoula High School through the northeast entrance.
Okay. But they've got all the lightning protocol down, seems.
He's being held. Another flag comes out. Great job. This time the referee does throw the flag, the one that I actually thought should have threw the last one, but it does come out. He had him by the collar, pulling him back.
Incomplete. Flag on the play.
Pass interference.
Penalty against the Tigers.
26 seconds left. All on the 6-yard line.
No timeouts.
No timeouts left. Look for Pascagoula to come up throwing. Exactly what he does. Goes up, not able to come up with it. Slade comes in a little high.
Pass incomplete.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Slade drops back, rifles the ball in, ball tipped away from the intended receiver, number 2, Watson. That's going to bring up 4th and 6.
Harold, we got some serious lightning strikes coming up over there by.
In the distance. In the distance.
Yeah, in the same area. But I mean, I wish I can get my camera on that because that is just amazing looking.
Pascagoula chooses to go for it rather than kick the field goal.
All right, here we go.
All the marbles here.
Oh, man.
Incomplete pass. Flag comes out. Pascagoula looks to be going to get one more chance. Looks to get one more chance.
Regarding a vehicle, a white Fusion, tag number JKH126, 2008, to a Sky White, is blocking.
The ball is on the 6-yard line. That should be half the distance. The ball should go about the 3.
Tag number JKH.
It's going to bring up still 4th down.
2008, Sky White.
Okay.
Move your vehicle.
We got 14 seconds to go here.
You can hear the Moss Point faithful not liking the call, but from where we're sitting, all 3 of those pass interference calls have been pass interference. This time, touchdown, Pascagoula, able to connect with 12. I'm sorry, number 2, Travis Watson.
Wow.
Travis Watson.
Great pass by Slade Minks. Zipped it in there. Great concentration by Watson. I'm going to tell you, it had to go through some traffic to get there. He watched it all the way in. Holding for Pascagoula. Number 7, Walker, gets the ball down. It's up. And it's no good. I'm not sure what happened, but
extra point, no good.
It is no good.
With 10 seconds till half.
10 seconds remaining in this first half. Pascagoula 6, Moss Point 16. Pascagoula making some, and we'll talk about that at halftime, but definitely able to put points on the board, which is a plus. Definitely didn't want to go into halftime with none on the board. So,
right.
It's funny. I'm calling this game, and my mind a lot of times is somewhere else. I can hear some close friends of mine that have passed, recently after last year's season. We lost my cohort in crime, my guy that stands up here with me and talks and helps me, along with Walter Thornton, a coach for Pascagoula, Eric Hartman, which took pictures for Pascagoula for a long time. And let's not forget about Kurt Schoenberg. I can hear the conversation going on up in heaven right now about this game. And they're about to probably have cerebral hemorrhages up there. So
kicking off for the Panthers, number 47, Spencer Calmer.
Calmer kicking for Pascagoula. I don't look for him to kick anything that they can return. Maybe a squib kick or what, but a little pooch kick. Going to go out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Flag will come out. Ball will be placed on the 45-yard line. Don't look away until the whistle blows. You've got to play.
Yep.
King takes a knee. We're going to wind these 8 seconds, 6 seconds down, and we'll conclude this first half of football.
Let's begin.
All right, everybody, we're now inside Empress Audio. I'm here with Mr. Floyd. How you doing, man?
Doing great.
All right.
Good to see you.
Now, for everybody who's never been to Empress Audio, let's take a tour, man. Let's see what's going on.
Okay. Well, we've been around a long time.
Yep.
I'm old as dirt. So started in Pascagoula, Mississippi in 1975.
Wow.
And we have a store in Gulfport. And we just opened a new store last year back in Pascagoula. We were out of Jackson County for a while. Glad to be back. It's really exceeded our expectations.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure, how it would go, but it's been great. You have to forgive us because we've got, I'm going to have to build another building because we've got product in our showroom. We try to have a vehicle on the floor and some really cool stuff. And this is not what I want, but right now we just have to do what we got to do.
Man, well, that just shows you got a lot of inventory here. So
it does.
If people are looking for whatever, I'm sure y'all got it.
Everybody knows us for car audio, or most people do. But I want people to know we do window tinting. We do a lot of marine systems, audio systems on boats. I mean, we do a lot of those. That's really big. We just recently picked up Rockford, and they're well known for some Harley systems.
Oh, cool.
So if you've got a Harley Davidson bike, they've got a system for you that's pretty cool. And of course, one of the new features that's a lot of people are talking about is CarPlay, which is basically a feature. It can be bought on a Jensen, or it can be bought on a Kenwood, a Pioneer, a Sony, doesn't matter what radio, but it's awesome because it allows you to basically plug your phone in when you get in the car, set it down, and everything's on your phone. So it's a great safety feature.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you can text. I can say, hey, text Tim Wall, tell him to go to work or whatever. It's just, and if you get a text that says you've got a text, would you like for me to read it to you?
Yeah.
And so it's a real nice feature. They're actually coming in some of the new cars.
I've seen that, yeah.
But they're very safe.
Yeah.
Plus, if you're like me, I'm always running my mouth, talking to somebody while I'm in the car. And so it's really safe for me, so I'm not tempted to look at my phone and see if somebody texts me. I just let the radio talk back to me. So that's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah.
We've got a big boat system
Yeah,
back
I know
here
you
I'd like to
mentioned
show
boats, so I'm excited to go back and see what you got back there.
Let's go back there and look at the one we're working on now.
All right, cool.
Okay. All right.
Wow, man.
All right, Hunter, this is a boat we're working on. It's a 21-foot Yamaha jet boat. And of course the guy has had it wrapped, which we're doing that, by the way, as well.
It's got the cocoa wrap on it.
Yeah, he's got a cool wrap on here. And this boy actually is from Texas. He's down here working at Chevron on the shutdown.
Yeah.
So he's making a lot of money and he wanted to spend some of it. So he came to us. And we're doing a wet sound system in this boat. Our biggest line, honestly, is JL Audio, which is what goes on most of the offshore boats.
Yeah.
Wet sound is another different application. And the guys with the wakeboard boats tend to gravitate towards that line. And of course, we also carry Rockford Fosgate too. So we've got some really good marine lines that we can get you set up. And look, this is an $8,000 system, but everybody don't have to spend that. I mean, we can get you sounding good for $500. So it's not like you got to spend a fortune.
Right.
A lot of guys do because they're serious about their boat sounding good when they're out, and that's important to them, and that's okay. So we're glad to accommodate them. But I want everybody to know we have some more affordable equipment.
Right.
Now, Dustin's one of our lead techs here, and he's the one that did this install. I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about what's in it. I think Price is up there working on it.
All right.
And what I love about boat systems is kind of like reminds me of years ago when guys were starting with car stereo. Whatever you put in for a customer, it's not long they're back because it's never enough.
Yeah.
They always want more.
All right, everybody, now I'm up in the boat with Dustin. Dustin, man, I see a lot of exciting things. I have no idea what's going on other than there's some cool lights and some cool speakers. So tell us what we got.
Start off with a Rockford Fosgate source unit, connected to wet sound amplifiers. We got 4 wet sound 6.5s, 2 10s, and then we've got the towers up top that really project the sound out of the boat to give everyone behind it as they're wakeboarding the full effect as well.
Yeah. And like the LED lights that are matching the wrap on the outside?
Correct, exactly, yep. So this is RGB lights inside and outside each speaker.
Yeah.
So that it accents it, looks really cool when it's playing.
Yeah.
You can set it to any color you want. He's got it set to the ice blue to match his wrap right now. So pretty much gives you tons of options.
Right, and I remember Mr. Floyd was saying that, you know, this is like typically an $8,000 sound system, but
Correct.
you don't have to spend $8,000 to be looking, you know, this
you can
good
pick
and have
choose.
sound in your boat.
Yep. You can pick and choose from any of the product, and
right.
Sky's the limit, but you can go little or big as you want.
Yeah, I got you. Well, man, I appreciate it.
No problem.
We can go back and
Appreciate
catch up
it.
with Mr. Floyd, and y'all have a good one, man.
You too.
All right, Mr. Floyd, y'all got everything covered. If it's got wheels, you got it covered, man.
Or if it floats.
If it floats, yeah, yeah, you got it
You know,
covered.
we didn't even bring up ATVs, but we do a ton of the side-by-sides.
Okay.
Four-wheelers, people like those to sound good when they go mud riding. And so...
golf carts.
Golf carts,
yeah.
we do those. And I am so glad to be back in Pascagoula.
Yeah.
This is my hometown. I'm from here. It's been a blast. We have fun every day making stuff sound better.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a fun business to be in, and I love it. And I want to thank all our customers that have come back to us that we hadn't had a presence over here in Jackson County for several years now. So
right.
Thanks everybody for giving us a shot. We'd like to invite you, if you hadn't tried us, come check us out at Empress Audio.
Absolutely, you heard it here, man. If you got any audio, video needs whatsoever for boat, car, ATV, bicycle, anything.
We've actually done that.
Come see
jet
Mr.
skis.
Floyd.
We put them on jet skis.
Really?
Yes.
All right, what about Segways?
Hadn't done that yet.
I think Segways aren't
bring
really
me your Segway.
a good
I want
mode
to
of
do a
transportation
Segway. I'd like to do that.
All right,
That'd be
so if you
good.
got a Segway, come bring it by. Mr. Floyd will hook you up.
Oh, for sure.
While you were sleeping, I held your hand. Then, just after midnight, a new life began. While you slept soundly, she found the will to walk. And in ICU, prayers were answered when he heard his wife talk. While you were dreaming, a heart stopped, then beat again. Another life saved by caring, talented hands. No moment for granted, for better, for worse. While you were sleeping, I was a nurse.
And we're back to kick off the second half of the Battle of the Cats. Moss Point leading Pascagoula 16-6. Spence Calmer kicking for Pascagoula. Little pooch kick is going to be down to about the 38-yard line. No return, and that's what the pooch kick is designed for.
Kickoff down at the Moss Point 37-yard line.
Announcer said it is the 37-yard line. I had said the 38, but it is the 37. Coach Sims, one of the best around when it comes to halftime speeches and making those halftime adjustments. So we'll see what's happened, and hopefully Pascagoula has come out now ready to play some football. You can see the lightning in the distance, Hunter, and going to tell you what, we'll be lucky to get his second half in. Hand off to Dees. He's still on his feet. Pascagoula arm tackling. Last person, Seth Alexander brings him down. But not before a huge pickup.
On the carry for Moss Point.
For Moss Point.
Yeah, Harold, that lightning, it just seems to be off in the distance, but man, it
actually looks a lot closer than it
does
is.
Look closer, but wherever it is, they're really getting it.
Tackle made by number 36, Seth Alexander.
Titus on the carry, gets around that end, is going to pick up a little bit more from Moss Point. Going to be run out of bounds.
Number 21 pushed out of bounds by the Panthers.
About the 42-yard line. So Moss Point starting this second half the way they played that first half, moving the ball on Pascagoula. Dees up the middle, going to be brought down by Seth Alexander.
Number 20 picks up a first down for the Tigers.
Going to be another first down for Moss Point. We've got to start bringing him down. We can't give up that opening in the middle.
10 from the 26-yard line.
Handoff again up the middle for about 2 yards.
1 yard gain on the play, tackled by a host of
64, Matt Parker on the tackle for Pascagoula.
2nd and 9 for the Tigers.
Up the middle again, close to a first down. Moss Point sees something on that defensive interior line.
3rd down for the Tigers.
And they've exploited it a couple of times in this drive. Handoff again up the middle. Dees. Flag comes out.
Number 20 on the carry.
Looks in the area of holding, and that's exactly what it is. That one will come back.
Tigers.
Ball on the 29-yard line of Pascagoula. King calls for the ball. Looking downfield, he lets it rip.
Oh.
In and out of the hands of number 19, Murphy. Pascagoula gets lucky because that was almost another touchdown. That'll bring up 4th and about 13. 4th and 13. Moss Point going for it. Look for that slant across the middle. And instead, they go to the corner of the end zone.
Wow.
It's caught, but I believe he was out of bounds, so Pascagoula will take over on downs. Great job by that defender.
Yeah.
For your Pascagoula Panthers, big 4-down stop.
With 8 minutes and 55 seconds left in this third quarter, Moss Point on top, 16-6.
Harold, where'd you eat today?
Bozos.
Yep.
Bozos. It's Friday, it's game day, it's Bozos. Slade.
Nice.
It's Miles on the sideline. He's got some room.
Ooh. Rome mans him.
Pass complete to number 3, Charlie Miles, for a big.
What's the flag?
I don't understand that. Well, maybe.
There's a flag on the play, Harold.
It's probably going to be holding Pascagoula along the sidelines here. But I thought that he had his palms out, but there was a separation, and his arms did separate with it.
He's waving it off.
No, they're waving it off.
Officials waved the flag off. No penalty.
I didn't think it was holding, but I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt. That's going to be first down, Pascagoula.
Down for the Panthers.
Was able to dump it off to Charlie Miles, and tell you what, he got up that sideline for about 10 yards, 15 yards.
Great play.
10 for the Pascagoula Panthers.
Handoff to Walker. Walker hits that middle. Is going to pick up about 9 yards on the carry, maybe 8.
Huge gain by number 7, Walker.
Walker, an 11th grader for Pascagoula. Going to be a mainstay in that backfield.
6 yards on the carry. That'll bring.
They're going to say 6 yards on the carry. I actually thought he got more than that, but 6 yards. 8 minutes and 23 seconds left in this third quarter. Handoff again to Walker. Going to pick up about 2. Bring up 3rd and 4.
Walker on the call picks up a yard. That'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Kirkland on the carry is going to lose some yardage for Pascagoula. Tried to get around that end. Definitely not going to do that against this speedy Moss Point defense.
On the outside run. Loss of 2.
Sideline to sideline, they're about as fast as any team you're going to come across.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up 4th down. Jimmy Gamble out to punt for Pascagoula.
Jimmy Gamble.
Lee back deep for Moss Point, along with Matthews. The ball's going to be placed about the 30-yard line. Pascagoula has the ball on the 39-yard line of Moss Point. Handoff straight up the middle. Walker barreling through. Looks like he's going to pick up a first down for Pascagoula, depending if they give him the forward progress.
Wow.
Still on his feet. Comes out of the foul.
Yes.
For the first time tonight, Pascagoula showing some excitement on the field. Got to like that. That's going to be a Bozo's first down right there.
Yes, it is, Harold.
If there's one thing I like, that's playing football with some excitement. That's the first spark I've seen this whole ball game.
Yep.
So let's build on it. Handoff again to Walker.
Nice little gain.
Pick up about 3 yards.
Panthers pick up a couple yards on the play.
That's going to be the Heat timeout with 5 minutes and 58 seconds left. We'll take a timeout also. Hear a word from our sponsors.
Fletcher Construction Company has established itself as one of the leading commercial and industrial contractors on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. The superior quality of their construction has met and exceeded customers' expectations for decades. Having successfully completed projects ranging in size from thousands to millions of dollars, Fletcher has the experience to complete any size project on schedule and within budget. Fletcher Construction Company, 3311 Shortcut Road in Pascagoula, a proud sponsor of Panther football on WGUD. Bozo's Seafood Market in Delhi has been a Gulf Coast tradition since 1956, and they've been voted as one of America's 50 best seafood places to eat. The owner, Keith, invites you to stop by and check out their wide variety of fresh seafood caught daily. And while you're there, grab a seat and let the excellent cooks fix something up just the way you like it. Dine in or get it to go. Call and orders are welcome at Bozo's Seafood Market in Delhi on Ingalls Avenue in Pascagoula.
Hi, my name is Lazaro Rivera, and we would like to thank the entire Mississippi Gulf Coast for making us a success. We are proud to be family-owned and family-operated, based right here in the beautiful city of Pascagoula. We treat everyone like family with the love and respect you deserve. Get over 20 agents for the price of one. Working together is what separates us from the rest. Success isn't measured by one person's effort. It's the team that makes that success a reality. It is no secret that we are the hardest working team on the coast. Numbers don't lie. We put in the hours, and that's why we get the results. Whether you're buying or selling your home, give us a call today or pass by any of our 4 offices and put the hardest working team on the coast on your side. From the entire Rivera Team Realty family, we would love to say, go!
We're back with 5 minutes and 58 seconds left. Moss Point trailing Pascagoula. I'm sorry, Moss Point ahead of Pascagoula 16-6.
Harold,
Pascagoula on the drive.
Did you ever figure out what happened in that exchange there?
I did not figure out what happened. It was not, I didn't even see a signal come from the referees. Snap comes in low.
There's a lot of miscommunication there.
Definitely some miscommunication. Pascagoula's going to lose about 3 yards.
Loss on the play by the Panthers.
More important, it was a loss of a down. Charlie Miles and Desmond Booker checks in. Passing down for Pascagoula. Travis Watson at the top of your screen, along with Charlie Miles. Straight pass, straight down. He was being held. Receiver was being held down the field. No flag. In and out of the Moss Point defensive back's hands. That's going to bring up 4th down. Looks like Pascagoula's going to go for it. I think a great call here.
Wow.
Flag comes in. Incomplete pass, but there is a flag holding Pascagoula. I'm sure they'll
decline it.
They'll decline that, and they do. Moss Point will take over on downs.
Well, Harold, that was a pretty big opportunity right there for the Panthers, but we couldn't cash in on it. But while we have a little bit of time here, I'm going to do what I do best, and that's read off sponsors. We'd like to thank Flagship Auto Sales, Empress Audio, Booker's AC, Rivera Team Realty, Perkins Tire and Automotive, and more to come.
D's on the carry, trying to get around that end, and he does.
Ooh.
But he might have got a half a yard, and that's it.
Number 20 picks up 1 yard. Second and long.
Jared Johnson comes off the field with a slight limp. Number 65, Hunter Lee, reports in that defensive end position.
And recognize some of our PHS cheer
4 minutes and 30 seconds left in this third quarter.
Freshman cheerleaders Mackenzie Dunn, Elena Gamble, Aubrey Jackson, and Gabrielle Stallworth.
Straight up the middle, D's on the carry. He's going to pick up about 8 yards for Moss Point.
7-yard gain brings up 3rd and 1.
Number 38, Kenneth Bardwell, reporting in on that defensive line for Pascagoula.
Sophomore cheerleaders Emma Brown, Sydney Hanson, Michaela Swan, Addie Torgeson, and Taylor Williamson.
Flags come out immediately. It was just a handoff up the middle to D's.
1-yard gain by Moss Point. Flag on the play against Moss Point.
It's going to be against Moss Point.
Junior cheerleaders Abby Bro, Emma Boland, Callery Chesty, Susanna Corville, and Cecily Johnson. Our PHS senior cheerleaders Emma Ezel, Olivia Randall, and Nikeria Taylor.
Ball's going to be on the 35-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6.
The cheerleader squad coaches Molly Merrill, Alyssa Purdy, and Tina Tosca.
King drops back, looks downfield for his receiver. Wow, no flag.
What a grab, man.
But what a catch. I thought that there was a little interference there. Was surprised that the flag didn't come out, but regardless, good catch by number 21, Titus Miles. Not only a heck of a running back, making big catches too. Puts the ball on the 38-yard line of Pascagoula.
At the Panther 38-yard line.
D's on the carry. Gonna be wrapped up, still stumbling forward, not able to bring him down. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Falls forward
Tigers pick up 5 yards.
about 5 yards.
Tackled by a host of Panthers. 2nd and 4 for Moss Point.
Titus on the carry. Going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
By the Panthers.
Going to bring up 3rd down.
Led by number 9.
This defense has got to have a big stop here.
Loss on the play brings up 3rd and 7.
Need to end this drive as soon as possible. Handoff to Dees, still on his feet. Flags come out. Not sure what happened, but there's some shoving and pushing going on.
Flags on the play.
Waiting on an indication. Personal foul, face mask, Pascagoula.
Man.
So that will back them up, 15.
Wow.
That'll move the chains for Moss Point. Ball will be placed on the 16-yard line. Pascagoula with their heels,
Penalty against Pascagoula.
or at least they're back against the wall.
Moss Point first down.
Yeah, that clock's a ticking too, Harold. We're about under a minute.
D's brought down, loss of yardage.
Limping when he gets up.
Never want to see a player go out limping.
By number 20.
D's hobbles off the field, but under his own power. Booker checks in for Pascagoula. Would love to see an interception run back for a touchdown here.
Yep.
Or a scoop and score. I tell you, you're just hoping for anything. 28 seconds left in this third quarter. Titus up the middle. Oh, touchdown Moss Point. Moss Point just seems to have Pascagoula's number tonight. Pascagoula having no answer on the offensive side of the ball or the defensive side of the ball. Pascagoula jumps off sides. Moss Point will decline and attempt to kick the extra point. And it's no good, hits the uprights.
Extra point is no
So with 15 seconds left in this third quarter, Moss Point leads Pascagoula 22-6. We'll take a commercial break, be right back right after this.
While you were sleeping, I held your hand. Then, just after midnight, a new life began. While you slept soundly, she found the will to walk. And in ICU, prayers were answered when he heard his wife talk. While you were dreaming, a heart stopped, then beat again. Another life saved by caring, talented hands. No moment for granted, for better, for worse. While you were sleeping, I was a nurse.
At Island Winds Title, we make closing a breeze. Give us a call today. From all of us at Island Winds Title Company, we want to wish all the football players a safe and successful season.
Honey, did you pay the mortgage this month?
I did. Why?
Oh no, I think you went to the wrong company. They sold our loan again.
Don't let this happen to you. At First Federal, loans are managed by our mortgage specialists from application to payoff. We don't sell our loans and leave you wondering who to pay. So whether you are buying, refinancing, or building a home, we are there to assist you from beginning to end.
With the mortgage at First Federal, you're always first with us.
Visit a local branch today to learn more.
And we're back, deep back for Pascagoula. Addison and Biggs. Number 17, Webb, kicking for Moss Point. Number 35 on the return, Kayvon Leverett.
For the Panthers at the 47-yard line.
Pascagoula with 1:08 seconds to clean up their act and make some things happen. Well, Booker's got to go for that ball, but nevertheless, incomplete and a flag. So,
man, he threw that flag like he was throwing a 90-mile-per-hour fastball.
I'm not sure what happened. I thought it was pass interference, but yes, pushing off.
That is correct.
Penalty against Moss Point.
Harold, we still got a quarter to play.
Ball placed on the 43-yard line. Pascagoula needing, as we've said a number of times tonight, put some things together, put some first downs together. Let's start a drive and finish it. Finish it with a score.
Oh.
Ball sails high. Intended receiver, number 3, Charlie Miles.
Intended for number 3, Charlie
Panther
Miles.
fans, get your 4 fingers in the air. It's fourth quarter. We've got exactly 1 quarter to close this gap. Moss Point leads Pascagoula 22-6. We'll be right back after this.
Most of us use common sense to stay alive. If you see a shark in the water, you don't go for a swim. If you hear thunder, you don't stand under a tree. And if a dog growls, you just don't pet it. So if you're thinking about walking along the tracks, think again. Just don't do it. Stay off, stay away, and stay alive.
This safety message is brought to you by Mississippi Export Railroad, proudly serving Jackson and George counties since 1922.
Welcome back to the second half of Cornerstone Deli action.
It looks like another great crowd showed up today, Tim.
Indeed, Hunter.
Oh, and right out the gate, they hit us with a greater tater.
Unbelievable.
Let's not leave out that hamburger steak too, Tim.
Whoa, back that up. That's one happy customer right there.
Everyone's a happy customer here at Cornerstone, Tim.
That's right, Hunter.
Hey, Tommy, will you pass the salt?
Looks like Tommy has the play.
Oh, and he reaches for the salt.
He's going back for the pass.
Oh, that salt hit him right in the face.
Ooh, looks like something might have gotten in his eye.
Curtis is my exclusive on new construction property, as well as managing and maintaining the AC units once everything is up and about. And that's the key. His service has been great. For anybody can install services,
Right.
But the management and maintaining once it's in is where I put his service up there with everybody else bar none.
For your heating and air conditioning needs, call Booker's Heating and Air Conditioning today at 228-249-5335.
At The First, we're all about connections. About connecting your business with your customer, with your team. About their needs, their dreams, their world. Stay connected at The First, just the bank for you. At The First, we're all about connections, about relationships. about the team, about connecting you with the right mortgage, the right home, your true hopes and dreams. Stay connected at The First, just the bank for you.
Mink calls for the ball. Dropping back, looking at his receiver. Intended receiver, Watson. I'm sorry, Miles. It's going to go incomplete, sailed a little long. Bring up 3rd and 10.
Harold, it turned out to be a pretty good night out here.
Absolutely. If and you know, lightning, I'm not seeing it anymore.
Uh-oh.
Flags come out. Delay of game, Pascagoula. So that'll back us up 5 more. So it'll be 3rd and 15. Oh, flags come out.
Mink's pass.
Incomplete pass. That's going to be holding Pascagoula. I'm sure that'll be declined.
For number 6, Booker.
The intended receiver was number 6, Booker.
Pascagoula, penalty is declined. 4th down for the Panthers.
That's going to bring up 4th and 15. Ball on the Moss Point 22-yard line, 23-yard line. Seems to be some confusion. Pascagoula will call timeout. How about let's read some sponsors off?
Hey, that sounds like a great idea, Harold. All right. This broadcast is made possible by our sponsors, and this year, just like every year, we have an overwhelming response from the community to come together and help us to get this going. I'm going to read the sponsors, starting with Cornerstone Deli, Eric's Automotive, The Kitchen, Clark's Attic, Paradise Deli, New York Pizza, Bozo's Seafood and Market, Perkins Tire and Automotive, Ricky Alexander Construction, Booker's AC, Empress Audio, Fletcher Construction, The First Bank, Singing River Health System, Rivera Team Realty, Mississippi Export Railroad, and more to come, Harold. She had to.
Mink calls for the ball. Looking to the sidelines for Booker. Booker goes up, not able to come down with it.
Pass incomplete.
In and out of his hands.
Intended for Booker, number 6.
That's going to turn the ball over on downs. Moss Point will take it on the 43-yard line. So it'd be 1st and 10 on the 43.
Federal Credit Union.
Hand the ball off to Titus up the middle. Titus Miles. He's going to be close to a 1st down, depending on where they mark it. At least 9 yards on the carry.
Number 2 on the carry for Moss Point picks up 9 yards. That'll be a 2nd and 1 for the Tigers.
Harold, it looks like I see quite a few people leaving the stands. Maybe they're trying to hit that concession stand.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Booker, I'm sorry, number 21 again, Titus Miles on the carry. He will push it across for a first down.
Tigers pick up a yard. That'll be 1st and 10 for Moss Point.
Titus picks up another 8 yards on that carry.
Number 21 picks up 8 yards.
Powerful running back.
2nd down.
He's a senior. Thank the Lord. Titus be close to a Moss Point first down. 9 minutes and 45 seconds left in this contest. It's going to be
injury time.
We have an injury timeout, and a referee standing in front of the player on the field didn't see it. We'll take the timeout also. Hear a word from our sponsors.
Honey, did you pay the mortgage this month?
I did. Why?
Oh no, I think you went to the wrong company. They sold our loan again.
Don't let this happen to you. At First Federal, loans are managed by our mortgage specialists from application to payoff. We don't sell our loans and leave you wondering who to pay. So whether you are buying, refinancing, or building a home, we are there to assist you from beginning to end.
With the mortgage at First Federal, you're always first with us.
Visit a local branch today to learn more.
Welcome to Perkins Tire and Polaris, your one-stop on-the-spot auto service headquarters for a complete line of quality tires and auto services. For the past 40 years, we have provided the Gulf Coast with the latest products and unprecedented services for everything we sell. And for years, our customers have been coming back. At Perkins Tire and Polaris, our friendly and knowledgeable staff, quick and dependable service professionals, and affordable prices all come together to make driving out on a new set of tires easy. Stop by and see us. You'll be glad you did. Perkins Tire and Polaris, 2302 Denny Avenue in Pascagoula.
Founded on trust, integrity, and respect, Flagship Auto in Pascagoula has the best prices and quality in town. Stop by today or search for vehicles by price on their website at flagshipauto.net.
We've got something for everyone at Flagship Auto.
That's Flagship Auto Sales with 2 locations to serve you, Telephone Road or Market Street in Pascagoula. Flagship Auto Sales, a proud sponsor of Panther football on WGUD.
Flagship Auto.
New York Pizza on Market Street in Pascagoula has been serving the coast since 1997. We prepare our sauce and our dough fresh daily with made-from-scratch recipes. New York Pizza dishes out some of the best food on the coast at the most affordable prices. Come experience our New York-style pizza, subs, wings, and pasta. Call ahead or order online. We also offer drive-thru for your convenience. New York Pizza on Market Street in Pascagoula.
The injured Tiger, Dominique Dees, number 20, helped off the field, and he has been a thorn in Pascagoula side all night. 3rd and about 1. Titus with the carry. Flags come out.
Number 21 picks up a first down.
The only Tiger there was Titus Miles. So I assume this was against Pascagoula.
Flag on the play. Holding against Moss Point.
And there I assumed wrong, huh? Holding Moss Point.
We would like to thank Encore Rehabilitation and Bienville Orthopedic Sports Medicine Center for providing certified athletic trainers and teams.
So that will back them up.
Pascagoula Panthers. The Sports Medicine Center,
but we'll move the chains
health state provider in the entire Mississippi Gulf
for Moss Point.
And proud sponsor of the Panthers.
Ball on the 28-yard line of Pascagoula. host of Pascagoula Panthers on the tackle.
Tigers pick up a couple.
Number 6 from Moss Point, Jarrell Matthews. Bulls for about 4 yards. Matthews, a senior from Moss Point. Touchdown, Moss Point.
Touchdown by Moss Point.
Might get some Moss Point spots.
Harold, I don't think we've had a kick extra point tonight that has not been flagged with a penalty.
Offsides. Once again, Moss Point declines. Russell kicking from Moss Point. It's up and good.
Somebody almost got there.
Moss Point now leads Pascagoula 29-7 or 29-6.
Tigers 28, Pascagoula Panthers 6.
I guess I gave them an extra point. It's 28-6. Back deep for Pascagoula. Onside kick. Onside kick up 29-6.
Wow.
Coach Harmon rubbing salt in the wound.
First and 10 from the 50-yard line.
And if you're a Pascagoula fan, that's a bitter pill to swallow.
Again, we would like to recognize our PHS 2018-19 cheer squad. Freshmen Mackenzie Dunn, Elena Gamble, Aubrey Jackson, and Gabrielle Stallworth. Sophomores Emma Brown, Sydney Hanson, Michaela Swan, Addie Torgeson, and Taylor Williamson. Juniors Abby Brode, Emma Bolden, Hillary Chesney,
Moss Point with deuces to the top screen.
Cicely Johnson, and seniors Emma
Johnson in on the tackle for Pascagoula, along with Jimmy Gamble.
Alyssa Purdy, and Tina Costa.
Harold, we haven't had an opportunity tonight, but I want to thank one of our title sponsors, which is Rivera Team Realty. And every time there is a extra point or a 3-point field goal, that'll be labeled as a Rivera Team Realty extra point or field goal. But once again, we have not had the opportunity to do that tonight for Pascagoula.
Hits the receiver on the sidelines. He'll pick up a first down for Moss Point. Stays in bounds, so the clock will continue to run.
We're down to 7 minutes, Harold. Actually, the clock stops.
That'll move the chains for Moss Point.
First down.
Handoff up the middle, number 6, Matthews on the carry. Pick up another first down for Moss Point.
Big gain on the play from the Tigers. That'll be another first down for Moss Point. First and 10 from the 20-yard line.
King dropped back, decided to run it, getting absolutely nowhere, be tackled at the line of scrimmage. Can bring up 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. That's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. We're going to have our final heat timeout of this game. We'll be right back right after this.
Hi, I'm Vinny Keim, and welcome to Paradise Deli and Grill.
Come see what everyone is talking about. Paradise Deli and Grill in downtown Pascagoula is serving fresh charbroiled burgers, chicken and steak sandwiches, hot deli sandwiches, fresh salads, soups, and so much more in a relaxing tropical atmosphere. We specialize in big portions and big taste at a fair price. There's a wide variety for every customer. Come visit us and experience why we call our deli and grill Paradise. Catering now available. Call for more information, 769-3000.
Most of us use common sense to stay alive. If you see a shark in the water, you don't go for a swim. If you hear thunder, you don't stand under a tree. And if a dog growls, you just don't pet it. So if you're thinking about walking along the tracks, think again. Just don't do it. Stay off, stay away, and stay alive.
This safety message is brought to you by Mississippi Export Railroad, proudly serving Jackson and George counties since 1922.
Hi, this is Stacy Zorn. I'm running for Chancery Court Judge for Jackson, George, and Greene counties. I would appreciate your vote on November 6th, and I'd like to wish the best of luck to all the football players this season.
Hi, welcome to San Miguel.
Hacienda San Miguel is dedicated to elevating the experience of its customers by transporting them to a place where they can escape and relax while enjoying a little piece of colonial Mexico. Our menu reflects the taste of popular Mexican cuisine, from time-honored Tex-Mex favorites to genuine Mexican dishes. Come out and enjoy live entertainment on the weekends. Hacienda San Miguel, come relax and enjoy a true taste of Mexico.
We back?
Yeah, we're back.
Had some technical difficulties there, but 5 minutes and 43 seconds left. Moss Point leads Pascagoula 29-6 and threatening again. This time hands the ball straight up the middle, but picks up about 3 yards.
About a 3-yard gain for Moss Point. Third and
excuse me.
Panther 16-yard line.
Titus Miles on the carry for Moss Point.
Tigers pick up a couple yards, be 4th down.
That's going to bring up 4th and 4. They're going to run the clock down and then call timeout with 4 minutes and 14 seconds left. Moss Point inside the Pascagoula 20. Flags come out immediately.
Flag.
Pitch to Titus Miles around the end.
Flag on the play.
Actually, that was Christian Murphy on the carry for Moss Point. Pascagoula will take over on downs. Ball on their own 19-yard line with 4 minutes and 8 seconds left.
Pascagoula will take over on down.
Seems to be some confusion on the field. Waiting on Kirkland. 2 seconds left. Pascagoula does get it off. Handoff straight up the middle to Kirkland. Kirkland takes it to about the 19-yard line. That was quick, and it had to be because we were within 2 seconds of delay of game penalty.
Panthers pick up 5 yards.
Credit Slade Mink to get that play off. Again, straight up the middle. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 5, Kirkland, picks up a yard on the play.
Ball hits the ground. Referees called it dead immediately. It's going to bring up 4th and about 7. 4th and 6. Slade calls for the ball, looking downfield. He takes a hard hit. Ball batted down. Tigers will take over on downs. Not sure why the Moss Point coach is on the field.
Another delay of game.
Possibly another delay of game. I didn't see it. I guess it is going to be delay of game. Number 73 for Pascagoula in on that tackle, Elijah Harris.
Harold, this has been the longest 4 minutes of my life.
It has been a long one.
2nd and 15.
Moss Point straight up the middle.
Number 8 picks up about
10 yards on the carry. Ball carrier Christian Murphy for Moss Point.
We'd like to remind
an official timeout.
And Moss Point fans,
he signaled that it was his timeout, but
not allowed on
someone's
the
hurt.
field during the game or after.
Do we have a player down?
We do. We have a player up, but he's hurt.
New Orleans has come to Pascagoula at Nola Gula Cafe. Stop by for lunch and enjoy the buffet with different options daily. Or try their $7.99 lunch special. Nola Gula also has nightly specials Monday through Saturday from 5 to 9. Like the Monday night Tricentennial special, where you can get a shrimp po' boy or a Houdat burger with fries for only $3. Or Saturday night, get a 3-course meal for 2 for only $35. Houdat? That's Nola Gula Cafe, 2102 Denny Avenue in Pascagoula.
We went to Pascagoula to ask the folks at Eric's Automotive what is it that they do best.
Here at Eric's Automotive Repair, I think we do AC service best.
No, it's especially our transmission work.
No, I believe it's Toyota hybrid work.
No,
it's
Toyota work.
With over 20 years of experience, Eric's Automotive in Pascagoula is the one-stop shop for all your automotive repair needs.
We may not agree on everything, but we agree we provide the best automotive service around here at Eric's Automotive Repair.
Eric's Automotive Repair, 3006 Chico Street, Pascagoula.
Handoff straight up the middle. He bounces it outside.
Oh. Ouch.
Number 8, Christian Murphy on that carry. He slung into one of the camera guys down there.
Holding against Moss Point.
There are also flags on the play. They've called holding against Moss Point. Ball is going to be placed on the Pascagoula 28-yard line.
We have a timeout.
Pascagoula calls timeout.
With 56 seconds left.
With 56 seconds left.
Score is 29-6. Harold, we should be getting close to an end here. We've got a passing play going on.
Moss Point throws it up.
Wow.
Complete. I thought he dropped it, but he picked it up. Touchdown, Moss Point.
Just rubbing the salt in the wounds. Harold, I'm not sure what to say about that other than, 47 seconds left. And I guess Moss Point's just showing out. What do you think, Harold?
I think there's some confusion on the field. Not sure. Moss Point has called timeout.
Wow. Looks like they got a chunk of that one.
Looks like they got their hands on the ball.
They almost got there last time, and they successfully got there this time.
So that's no good. Moss Point still leads Pascagoula 35-6 with 47 seconds left.
Seconds left in the game. Moss Point Tigers 35, Pascagoula Panthers 6. We'd like to remind fans that during the game and then at the end of the game, no one is allowed on the field.
Harold, once again, I want to thank all of our sponsors tonight.
I didn't even know we were still on the air. I apologize.
We are. Another squib kick. He's going to get fielded just down right there. But yeah, Harold, I want to thank all of our sponsors again. Without them, we would not be able to do what we do. Now, some of these sponsors are also of our Coach's Corner, which is a weekly show that we do, where we interview all the coaches in Jackson County. No, basically all the coaches in Jackson County. And we get to hear about what happened last week and also what's coming up for the opponent in the next week. And it's such a good show, Harold. Each week we get to hear an insight from the coaches. Of course, Coach Lewis Sims, We'll get to hear what he has to say about this game, and we'll get to hear what he has to say about upcoming Gulf Breeze.
Completion to Miles.
Nice.
Excellent.
It's going to move the chains for Pascagoula for a Bozo's first down.
Travis Watson.
And that was Watson on the reception, not Miles, Watson.
Bozo's first down. That's how you got to say it, Harold.
You say it like that.
Bozo's. I can't do it. Nice running.
Kirkland on the carry for Pascagoula, picks up about 4 yards.
We're down to about 13 seconds, Harold. Looks like this thing's about to be in the books.
4-yard gain, second down and about.
We got one more play. We're going to try to get one more play off.
Going to go out about the 45-yard line. Nevertheless, this game comes to a conclusion. Moss Point defeats Pascagoula 35-6.
Remember to buckle up and have a safe football.
I tell you, Pascagoula,
no one is allowed.
They stabbed themselves in the foot numerous times tonight, never able to get anything going really on the offensive side of the ball. For that matter, we didn't have an answer for Moss Point on the defensive side of the ball either. Congratulations to Moss Point. They come over here and they surprised a bunch of people. I, for one, thought that Pascagoula was going to win this ball game, and Moss Point for sure made a liar out of me. So congratulations to them, and from here forward, you know, you root for Moss Point. They're our sister city, and you want to see them go as far as they can go. So it doesn't get any easier next week. Next week we've got Gulf Breeze right here. Gulf Breeze is coming in from Florida, and they are tough each and every year that we play them, or that we've played them. And yeah, you know, you hope that we were able to learn something from tonight. We were able to you know, we hit that locker room. We make some. We watch the films and stuff and see where we made our mistakes, and not duplicate them next week. If we keep duplicating these mistakes, it's going to be a long year. So with that said, there's not really a lot to talk about tonight. So with Hunter Bickham on camera, and for one last time, Bo Cole on color, I'm Harold Tillman. We'll see you next week with Panther Football.